descent to the trap, and I just fly over, right? But I decided not to.
Correct. Yeah. If you make that. Dang it. Yeah. Correct. If you make the turn but you don't descend, then it doesn't count.
Cool. All right. Am I getting like graded on pattern stuff, or just literally
No,
landing?
literally just
else?
landing. The only they were counting the wires, but they don't matter. All that matters is just trapping 6 out of 10.
Okay. Let's bust these out before anyone else joins.
Okay.
What was that? That was a 4-wire.
Alright, Mark.
Taxi. I know I shouldn't be taking off with full flaps, but I always forget to put it back to full after I take off for the landing.
The other thing
So
is to set the takeoff trim. It helps a lot too.
yeah, I have stab trim pretty high for landings, and I just leave it there. I think someone linked a video about like a real pilot explaining how to do this, and it made so much sense, and now it's like a lot easier. Like, you're not supposed to go very high at all in the pattern. You never go above like 800 feet.
Yeah, 800 is a pattern.
It's crazy. I was going like thousands of feet up in the air in my approach.
No, yeah, because the pattern is 800 feet. Because above 1500 is where marshaled planes are waiting to descend are sitting.
Right. I was beginning my approach at like 2,000, 3,000 feet. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what I was doing that for. It just looked wrong to go in this low, but yeah, no wonder I wasn't seeing the ball. I might have been on a good glide slope if it was an airfield, but it's not. That was 3-wire.
Bingo.
Are you in like the LSO cam or just spectating me with F2?
I am going back and forth between LSO and the spectate.
Okay. I was just wondering how it works. Like if you can see the ball when you're spectating me or not.
Yeah, I can see
People are saying that you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I can see the ball when you spectate. As soon as you're
Nice.
on lineup and you're on final, I can see the ball and I can tell if you're low or high. So I've been using that instead of trying to use the LSO cam to view. Because if I can see your ball, then I know what you're supposed to be seeing and what it's supposed to be telling you.
The ball is fucking glorious. Like, it's so much easier to land with that. I was doing it without, and it was just impossible. I don't know. It was just a fluke every time I landed. I might have to refuel like halfway through these. I don't know. We'll see.
In real life, what they do is they have the tanker up, and you would just go to the tanker in between.
That would be pretty
laps,
cool.
but,
Just having an S3 at low altitude
yeah.
orbiting around. You wouldn't want to sit on deck and take up space just to fuel. So when the mission auto resets, does it have to be unpaused every time by you?
No, it's set to be. Or it's supposed to be set to unpause when anyone joins the server. I had just set it to not do that whenever we did the mission. I forgot to set it back.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, it was my bad, and I didn't think about it. I just switched the mission over and didn't take the server down and didn't think anything of it. But now that we got the reset and stuff working, I might just set it to be just not to pause at all, and so it just runs out, and those resets will happen throughout the day.
Right.
Because last thing I wanted you to come in, get all started, and you have to wait 20 minutes for the reset or something stupid.
Yeah, just as you're about to do a mission. It was probably a one wire. Let's see. Yeah, one wire. That was a bit rough. Are you supposed to wait for the cable to pull you all the way back to release the hook, to raise the hook? I mean,
I don't know. I just usually wait. As soon as I come off and I raise it, and it usually works. I haven't had an issue with it yet.
I tried. I used to like raise the hook as soon as I landed, but it would just sort of get stuck on the wire, and I'd have to like fiddle around with it. So I wait a bit normally.
Yeah, I
for it to
usually
sort of
I'll
release
wait.
tension.
I'll pull the get off the afterburner, and once I come off the afterburner, I start to roll backwards a little bit, and I'll flip it up.
That's another thing. Something happened in the update, so I have to hold the finger left button on the throttle to actually go into afterburners every time now. So I don't know. I just don't, unless I have to. It's probably bad. I think it's a bug because you don't have to do that in the real plane. And I don't think anyone else is having that problem, right? You can just go into afterburner when you go full throttle.
I haven't heard it. Mine. I just go. Go for. I wish it had an indent like BMS does, but
You could just customize the D10.
yeah, the D10, so I could like have it, set it what it's supposed to be. But no.
I do like having a one-stage afterburner though. I don't get the point of multi-stage. It should just be either on or off, I think. What is the F-15? It has like a 4-stage afterburner. I don't get that.
No idea.
How many is that? 3?
Yep, this is your fourth pass. And if you do like all 6 in a row, then that's all you have to do. Like,
Yeah, I don't have to do 10.
Yeah.
'Cause that's probably not going to happen, but we'll see.
Grin did really good, and then he had 2 bolters back to back, and then he had a pretty good streak after that. But it's like once he got the 1 bolter, it kind of messed him up.
Yeah. Throws you off. People say there's no magic trick to carrier landings, but honestly there is. It's just stay low.
Like now, you have no ball because I think you're too low.
No, I have a ball. I just don't think you can see it.
Oh yeah, I'm not seeing it this time.
That was 2 wire.
Raj.
Can you see the wire that I caught, or do you
Yeah,
want me to
it's
tell
the
you every
wire
time?
showing now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
They fixed it.
it wasn't showing multiplayer, but I can see the wires today.
All right, I won't bother saying it then. Getting 3 wire is pretty hard, but as long as you land, I guess it's okay.
Yep, for now, that's the goal.
Until we do like, hardcore try hard carrier quals. After everyone is qualled, and you want to like weed out people who are better.
Well, what we'll do is once everyone's qualled, then we'll start. We'll do weather, and then we'll do night, and case 2, case 3, and all the different stuff like that. We'll do some where we'll have people marshaled, so they'll be flying above, and then you'll have to come out of the marshal into the pattern and all that kind of good
That'll be
stuff.
fun. They haven't added ILS yet, but when they do, we can do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm stuck. I'm in. Oh no. I was sitting in like full power for quite a while there, like wondering why it's not going.
Took the shooter a minute to realize you wanted to go.
Yeah. How quickly do they do this in real life? Do they just instantly taxi to the cat and get up again as soon as they land?
Usually there's a
Or,
line. If you watch the videos, I've watched videos of them doing the training in the Ghost Honks, and they just do a lap. They do a lap, land, and then they taxi over behind the blast deflectors. And they might have to wait, 1 or 2 planes before they take off again, and then they go back out and lap again.
pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm just like the whole time I'm in the pattern, like this spot, I'm just holding the stick forwards like quite a lot because I have it trimmed for landing for a bunch of them. I wonder if you can see the board this time.
Dang it, I don't. My DCS is acting weird. Like I'm trying to zoom out, and I'll be zoomed out, and all of a sudden it will zoom back in on you. I don't have my track IR
Weird.
on or anything, but it's like not being happy. Alright, 2 more passes.
I tried landing on a Su-33 on the Stennis, but I don't know if I'm just bad or if the it just won't let you because I couldn't trap. Oh, that was a 3. Nice.
Alright, 1 more.
What was that, 5 already? Or was that 4?
That is number 5.
Sweet. I think I have to go around.
Well, Ultra, Hallex is 1 trap away from Qualin.
Woohoo! Go have.
2,000 pounds of fuel left. Nah, fuck it. I don't need to refuel.
Nah,
Let's
you
do
got
it.
it.
Nah, I made like 3 or 4 attempts with that much last night.
Right now you have a 2.6 average, and Grinelli has a 1.9, but his average was tanked by the bolters.
What does a 2.6 average mean?
It's the average of wires you caught.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I thought that was like the amount of landings that you stuck and didn't bolter or something.
Yeah,
But yeah, wire is better.
Yeah, it's the count of wires, and so Grinelli's done 10 with 3 bolters. Now he only had two wires, and he had 5 3 wires. So he had a really good run of 3 wires, but the bolters.
What does a bolter count as your
0.
average? Does it just nothing? Yeah.
It's nothing. So it counts as a spot and gives you a 0. So it'll trash. A couple bolters will trash your average.
Right. even if you get perfect threes through the rest of it.
Yeah, and the only thing that will recover is just more traps over time. Just continue to do well, and then you won't have you'll start to knock those down.
Feel love. Feel love. I think I'm too high.
Yeah, I'm not seeing you on the plat cam at all.
Well, I'm not actually in the pattern yet. I mean, I'm not behind the boat yet, but I was like descending too slow. There you go. You should see me now.
Oh yeah, I got you now. I gotta get VR so I can sit on the tower and just watch.
Yeah.
Oh
There's people
yeah, I got to figure out how to do
chilling up
that.
there.
Don't you just have to install the alternate views?
I have
Alright,
no idea.
there we go.
I can't see the
Yeah, I
water.
gotta
It
do
just zoomed
that.
in. What do you got?
And that was 2.
Alright, Hallex is qualified. 16 minutes.
You go, boy.
Easy. Now I'm gonna refuel.